Hello, this is Go Getter Excel Tips with Chimaro Kewaji. Today we will be talking about how to remove duplicates from an Excel file. Okay, so sometimes you work with Excel files and you try to get reports, and these reports will have certain items that are duplicated in the file. How do you remove these duplicates? First of all, we are going to look at why and how Excel files get duplicates. Also, we are going to see why we should remove duplicates in our Excel files. And thirdly, we are going to see three methods of removing duplicates from Excel files. So, why and how do Excel files get duplicates? When you are using an accounting software, for example, to create, say, an invoice or some other document, you may want to extract reports from these files and you will get duplicates. Now, looking at an example here in the screen, we're going to see an example of an invoice, a typical invoice, and you will see how we get duplicates. How we get these duplicates now is looking at the invoice here, and we look at the sales report that is going to be generated. We're trying to mimic your accounting software or your invoicing software. Now you have three items here, or four items I want to put in the invoice. And first of all, let me look at the invoice number I want to use. You see here, the invoice numbers are going to be the same. So that's one of the duplicates I'm going to be getting. Okay, so I'm going to put the invoice number here. The invoice number is in the invoice generated. In the reports, you see the invoice numbers being duplicated. I'm going to look at the dates that the invoice was created. Of course, I'm going to use 1st of March 2022. Now this is the date fixed here. Then I'm going to look at the customer's name. The customer's name is Victoria's Secret. I am assuming here that I am typing them. Now this is Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret is the name of the customer. Now let's say the customer buys four items. The first item happened to be cowbell. That's serial number 1, cowbell. The quantity is 70 pieces and the price is 2,850. So this is the invoice here giving us the total amount. Then the next item is item number 2. It decides to buy XYZ beer. XYZ beer is what she buys. Now the quantity of XYZ beer is 50 and the price is 2,950. Alright, then the third item here is ABC energy drink. ABC energy drink here is the third item. Quantity is 20 and the price is 3,150. Alright, then the last item Victoria's Secret bought was elephant detergent. Elephant detergent. and it was bought for 20 pieces again was bought at the rate of 3,570, and that's it. Now Victoria's Secret decided to pay us 481,400 for these 160 quantities of items bought. Now, if after Victoria's Secret finishes his invoice, you decide to extract a sales report, it's going to look like this. Alright, so this is the first item, second item, third item, fourth item. Forget about these other ones for now. Let me remove them. Forget about them for now. So these are the 4 items that Victoria's Secret bought. If another invoice is being issued, it's going to go down, and the list goes on and on. So imagine doing hundreds of these invoices, generating them, and you want to get a report at the end of the day. You find out that you will have lots of duplicates. Like here, at the end of the day, we had lots of items being offered for sales. Now these are the whole thing sold for the day. 59 items, 59 line items. We don't know the number of customers who bought it. We don't know the number of invoices that were issued. Certainly not 59 invoices, but we know something, that the total quantity bought is 874 pieces, and we sold about 3,277,760 naira. This is Nigerian currency. We are using the naira. Now, you've created a lot of items that will lead to duplicates. So it now comes back to this question: why should we remove duplicates in our Excel files? We want to remove duplicates from our Excel files so that we can have a unique number. Let's say, for example, you want to know how many invoices you have issued. There is no way you can get to know it from these files. Of course, we know that this invoice number IN 131912 is just one invoice. We don't know how many quantities, how many line items were included in that invoice, but we know that the next invoice, which is Victoria's Secret, which we use in our example, this invoice is about 4 line items. Then we have another invoice, 1960 1319 These are 2 line items and all that. So you want to know how many invoices were issued for that day. Okay, we also want to know how many people that came to buy. For example, Victoria's Secret may buy in the morning. Maybe this is the invoice Victoria's Secret was given. Then in the afternoon she may have come again to buy. It will repeat Victoria's Secret with a different invoice number, and that's making it 2. So if Victoria's Secret comes again and buys with another invoice, it's going to give you 3 invoices in the hands of Victoria's Secret, and so that's 3 unique items. But we want to know how many customers came today. So it means that even if Victoria's Secret came twice or 3 times, it counts as one. So there will be a need for us to remove duplicates to see these unique features. Alright, so with the description, we want to see how many items were sold. Now, what are the three methods we shall use in removing duplicates? I'll start with the most easiest of them all. Now let's go back to our sales report. I've duplicated them here. Now this is the sales report for March 2022, and we have about 59 items, line items, but let's say I want to get these items here: date issued, invoice number, and customer's name. I want to just get them on a separate data, and I want to let's say, yes, let me bring it out here, on a separate data like this, and I want to have just unique characteristics. I know that the dates will be repeated, but there is something unique that I will use as the source of bringing these items to be sorted, or to be these items to be unique, which I find out to be the invoice number. The invoice number is unique for them all. So I want to remove duplicates. I don't want all the invoice numbers here to be repeated, but I also want to include the date and the customer's name. So what do I do? What do I do? The first thing I'll do here is I'll take this date, customer invoice number, and customer's name. Okay, what did I do? Let me start again so that you understand. I select the first item with my mouse, I hold the shift key, and I press the right arrow key once to go to the next column, once to go to the next column. So I have 3 columns held together. Now I want to move down. It will be so slow for me to hold the shift button and start moving the down arrow key one by one. What if it is thousands of invoices? So it's going to take a slow process. So there's something I can do that will take me immediately down to the last. All I need to do is hold your shift key, hold your control shift, and you press the arrow down button. It takes you immediately to the last item. Remember, control shift arrow down button. Alright, so that's that. I will now copy this, control C, and I will take it to where I want to use it. I will now paste it by doing control V. Okay, control V. This has pasted it. So, but I've pasted it just the way I copied it. I want to remove duplicate. So what do I do? Now you have to highlight what you have just copied. I have highlighted them because I've not done anything yet. I will go to home key. Even data, you can see it there. Go to data. You get to this place. Under data tools, you see an item called remove duplicates. So delete duplicate rows from a sheet. You can pick which columns should be checked for duplicate information. So I've tried to check these 3 columns, J, K, and L. So if I click on this item, it tells me I want to delete duplicate values in these rows. So the rows have data. My rows have headings: date issued, invoice number, and customer name. I say yes. Go ahead, remove the duplicates. Now you see what it's telling me here: 40 duplicate values found and removed. So 19 unique values remain. It means 19 is the primary value, then it is these 19 values that were duplicated, so we have 40 duplicates. If we have 40 plus 19, that's what gave rise to that 59. So we remove the 40 duplicates and we work with this 59. Now this is one way in which we can remove duplicates. Now I want to also add that, look at these items here, they are not sorted. They are not sorted. Later I will tell you how to sort these items. Okay, for now we are looking at removing duplicates. So the first method is by using the data tools duplicate, remove duplicates. So this is the sign here, remove duplicates. Now what's the second method that we want to use? The second method is the use of the unique formula. I'll be using a formula to remove duplicates. So let me copy this once again and let me paste it here. Alright, so that you will see side by side what I'm doing. Alright, so this is another way to remove duplicates. Alright, let's go. Let's use this formula. If you are using Office 365 just the way I'm doing, I'm using Office 365, you will see this formula name called unique. Unique is a function. Now it says return unique values from a range or array. So instead of going through all this process of the first method where I copied and now find the duplicate values in the data table to remove, here we are using formulas to remove duplicates. So I'll say unique, open a bracket, the array I want to choose here is from my date issued, okay, down to customer name. Fine. And I want to press my Control Shift and the down arrow button. So this is what my array is going to look like, and I will so that's what I have here, array. Now it's not compulsory for me to go to the next one, which is say by column, because these are in square brackets. It's optional, you can do that, but for this class I will not do that. I will just go with the array and I'll close the bracket and hit the enter button. Wow, when I do that, the same thing happens. Now this is the date, it's not formatted well, so all you need to do is you go to the home tab, you go to the number in the ribbon, you click on date, and I want to use the first option, and I click it up. I click on it and it gives me the date in the style I want it. So you can see here that the unique feature is just on the first left hand corner where you did the formula. And you see, when you do it once, you see the others are faded, but it applies to them. This is where the uniqueness is being applied, and it gives you a unique number. Alright, so if you see they are having the same length, so that shows you that what the unique formula gave me is the same thing as what the other one which I did with the data tab function. Now the third way of removing duplicates is by using something called Power Query. Power Query is located, or when you get to the data tab, the first of the tab, the first of the ribbon functions here all relates to data query. Second one here, the third one are all relating to data query. So how can I do data? Yeah, Power Query, not data query. Power Query. Now, how can I use Power Query to remove duplicates? Alright, so I want to get the data. Now remember, Power Query is all about getting data, transforming data, and then loading it. So I want to get data from a range of table, from a range. So what are the range? My range is going to be from here, okay, let me take even here and down. So this is my range. My table has headers. Yes, it has headers, and when I say OK, it brings the Power Query environment for me. So you see here, these are the headers of my Power Query. Now this is the date issued, this is the invoice number, this is the customer name. Now if you look at Power Query, this is the source, these are the change type, this is the applied step. It has changed the type, referring to the heading. It has given this as date, giving this one as text, and this as text. So the date is a date format, the invoice number is in text format, not number, and the customer name is in text format. Now I want to change the way this date is. I don't want this 12:00 a.m. to come up. So what I will do here is I will click on this data type and I will go to date, and I will replace the current data type with this. I will just say yes. So you see, it has given me the date just the way I want it. So I can now drag, okay. Alright, so now this is my date, this is my invoice number, and this is my customer name. So what do I do now to remove duplicates? I will just hold on the first column, or press my shift key, I'll come to the last column. You see, I have selected all the files. So what I will do now is I will now transform it by removing data, what's it called? Remove duplicates. I will go to the transform, Okay, sorry, I will go to here. Where is that function again? Sorry, trying to get the function. Alright, so I'm going to go to reduce rows, remove rows. That's the function I was looking for. Remove rows. I'm removing duplicates. So that's it here. I'll click on it. I've removed duplicates. Now, after I have removed duplicates, what I will now do is I will now close and load. So I will close and load to. Okay, where will I load it? Let me load it here beside where the others are. Let me existing worksheet, yes. Let me choose where I will load it. Let me load it beside here. Alright, so I will come here and I will click on fine. So you see here that in Power Query it's telling me that 19 rows loaded, and all these are duplicates that are being removed. Let me go back and use the same font heading, same font color. So you see here that in Power Query it will change your source to a table and is going to give you your result in a table. So if you see here, all these are three methods of deleting duplicates. So which one of them will you use? Now, for you to answer that question, let's say for example you have another data. Let's say I decided to take this Victoria's Secret and I decided to insert copied cells. Alright, okay, let me decide to okay, let's go copy. I can as well do Ctrl C, Ctrl C, and come here, insert. Oh, something is wrong. Okay, let me just insert. Let me type something. Okay, alright, so now let me just insert. I've inserted a new row. Alright, let me take this Victoria's Secret as 59 here, and this is 60. Alright, now I have inserted exactly the same thing that I have in 59. Okay, when I did that, what is the effect? The effect is, because this is having the same invoice number, it has no effect on all of them. So let's assume that I decided to say this is Victoria's Secrets. So now it is now Victoria's Secrets, and that this is invoice number 1930. Alright, look at what will happen. The only thing that changes here is the one with formula. This one with formula changes immediately. A new unique item is added. So you see here, this Victoria's Secrets is added. Okay, let me change this invoice. Instead of invoice 1930, let me call it 1940. So you see here 1940. Alright, immediately the one with unique formula changes. So you see, these seem to be like the best, because as soon as you add new items, the formula automatically does the work for you. Okay, but in the case of Power Query, all you need to do is just click on it here, click on refresh, and the new row is here. The new row is here. Alright, so in the case of the other one, you will need to repeat these steps by coming down here, taking these items, copying them, then pasting them again. I'll paste as values and number formats, and coming back here to do my remove duplicates, and that's it. So this first method of clicking, copying, and removing duplicates takes a number of steps and is not very efficient. So that's the least way I will advise you to remove duplicates, even though that's the easiest you may remember. The other one is through Power Query. Power Query, all you need to do is just to refresh and the new row is added. But the best is using the formula, the unique formula. As soon as you just add a row, it's going to give you immediately. You don't need to do anything. Now there's something I want to show you here. Let's assume that Victoria's Secrets is spelled with a small letter. Okay, sorry. Let's assume that there is another invoice. Insert row. Alright, this is 60. Let me keep it that way. Now let's assume that for invoice 61, Victoria's Secrets was spelled as Victoria Secrets, perhaps in smaller letter. Victoria Secrets. Alright, now when you do that, what happens here? Let's see. Nothing happens in the formula method. This is because the formula method that is supposed to automatically take effect, nothing happens because it is still the same unique features, the same invoice number, the same name. Now remember, in the data the name is spelled in the lowercase, but here, because we have been using uppercase, it gives us the uppercase. So let's see how we will fare when we use the refresh button for Power Query. For Power Query, watch. One more row is given. This didn't happen in the unique formula. And let's see what will happen when we use our normal, the first one, which is copy, paste as values with number formats, then delete, remove duplicates. Here, this is simple for remove duplicates. I'll remove the duplicates here. Fine. You see here, just as in the case of the formula, when I do the button format for remove duplicates, it's giving us the same thing with the formula. But the problem here is that in Power Query, it is case sensitive. So it means that if you want to maintain this, you must change your data. You must change your data so that it will recognize that whenever there is a smaller character, it will change it to a bigger character. So let's see what we are going to do here. This is Power Query. I will want to edit it. Okay, let me do refresh again. Okay, I want to get on the Power Query. There is the data. I'll bring on existing connections. This is the Power Query. I'll open it. Okay, no, this is not a connection. Sorry, existing queries. That is what I'm looking for. Or, sorry, this is where I will go. Queries and connection. Fine. Now, I'm going to edit this. Now, when I edit this, what will I do? Before I remove duplicates, I want to change my data. Remember, I have a small letter here, small lowercase letters. I want to change them to uppercase letters, so it's affecting only this. All right, so what do? I will need to change case. Where is it again? No, this is not it. I will need to change case. Okay, where is it again? Format, good. Lowercase, uppercase. I know that everything is in uppercase. I will now have to change everything here to uppercase. So I will insert. So it means that if I have a lowercase, I will have to change it to an uppercase text. Then I will go to remove duplicates and I will close it. I'll close it and load. Close and load, and we close this. Finally, that extra line has been removed because we have now made Power Query to recognize when we have a lowercase. So you see here, the lowercase is still there, but in your Power Query, you have made a step, an applied step, that whenever there is a lowercase written there, change it to uppercase, and Power Query understands that, and it will return all of them as uppercase, because lowercase, uppercase, okay, data query and Power Query is case sensitive. So which of these three methods would you like to use? Would you like to use the method of remove duplicates like in the first example, or will you like to use the unique formula, or will you like to use Power Query? Now go to the comment section and let me know what you think about it. Assuming you want to sort these items now so that you can see them in alphabetical order or in the chronological order in which they occur. Now what do? Let's look at this method. You can use all the method in any of them. Now the thing you'll do here is to highlight the items you want to sort, and these are the items. You go to the button here, this is sort. You want to sort them according to the oldest first, no, or according to the lowest to the highest. So when you click it, you see here the date is not affected because there's nothing to sort here. It's affecting the invoice number. You have 12, 13, 16. It didn't affect it, so because there is a 14 here. So what do? You do it again, but this time go to the home key and sort and filter. You use the custom sort, so you sort on invoice number. That is where you want to sort from A to Z. That means from the lowest to the highest on cell values. So when you do that, you have sorted it. This is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, down up to 30 and 40. Okay, let me change that 40 to 31, and let's use it that way. Let's use this as 31 and go all the way down to change it. This is 31. Automatically here changes to 31. You just have to change the dates. Okay, what I will just do, right, I've changed it, so this is 31, and it gives you exactly how it was given there. Now in the case of this, I'll just have to refresh, and it gives me all uppercase 31. But here all I'll need to do again is I'll go back here and copy. I'll paste as values, and I will remove duplicates, and I will do my sort, custom sort on, sorry, I didn't highlight everything. Sort, custom sort on invoice number. Yes, so you see all these. Wow, this is still giving me 40 and 31. So what could be the okay, because I added another item, 40 and 31. Let's leave it that way. Now this already gives me Victoria's Secret in 31. Even though it is in lowercase, it brings it out as uppercase. So now how do I sort here? Let me say I want to sort with formula. All I will need to do here is I will say sort. That's another formula that you see in the Office 365. Now I'm going to sort everything I'm using in this unique formula. This is my array, and I will open a after putting a comma. What is my sort index? It means that I'm going to sort it based on this column. In my array, this column is column 2. Then what is my sort order? I want to do it ascending, so I will just press 1 and I will close it, and that's all I need to do, and watch, everything is sorted. So you see here, this is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, all the way down to 40. So that's fine. Now if you look at it well, this first one is sorted, second one is sorted, this is not sorted. So how can you use Power Query to arrange them in this order? Let's see if there's a function in Power Query that can help us to do that. Okay, so I'll go to my data, queries and connection. I will give the edit button. Let's see if I will have a sort. Yes, I have a sort. I will now, I will hold this first one here, go to the shift button, and here I am. I have the sort. How will I use this sort? Okay, so what I will do now is, let me forgive my alright, so what I will do is I will come here. This is the column I want to sort, and I will just go here, ascending order. And when I do that, I need to cancel this step, and I will need to go here. I will do the sorting before I remove duplicates. So let me sort it here. Yes, after sorting, I remove duplicates. Alright, so I will now go to home. Okay, I will now close and load. When I load, my items are sorted, 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way down. So you see, you can sort with a click of the button, you can sort with formula, and you can sort in Power Query. Which of these methods do you like best? Please go to the comment section and provide comments. It will help us in making more videos that suit your need. Which of this method did you hear before? Have you used before? How was your experience? Please let us know. So thank you so much for listening to this topic called removing of duplicates. We've seen why and how Excel files get duplicates. We've seen why we should remove duplicates from our Excel files, and we've seen 3 methods of removing duplicates, which are using the remove duplicate button, the unique formula, and Power Query. We also had a bonus, which is how to sort using the sort and filter, custom sort and filter button, using formula and using Power Queries. Thank you for watching this video. Please be sure to click the subscribe button as well as the like button so that you can get unique content from us every time we post a video. See you in the next video. Thank you.